You've probably heard at some point that the Milky Way is going to collide with the Andromeda Galaxy in like a few billion years. Well, a paper recently came out that analyzed the Andromeda Galaxy and its motion, and now they say that it's like 50-50. Maybe it'll hit, maybe it won't. And that's really interesting because it almost seems straightforward. Like, you can tell if I'm moving 10 miles per hour north and you're up 10 miles, but also 10 miles west, and let me try not to confuse myself, and you're moving 10 miles per hour, in 1 hour, we should crash in the middle. Pretty easy. If you know exactly the direction I'm going and exactly the speed I'm going, and the same for yourself. But a galaxy's motion is not that simple. A galaxy is like, it's rotating because it has a whole bunch of stars, but there's also this invisible dark matter halo. And then there are galaxies that are satellite galaxies that are orbiting around it. And then when you look at Andromeda, you can tell that it's moving towards you. What you can't tell, how much is it moving left and right? Because that doesn't show up on a spectrograph. The Doppler shift lets you know if a star is moving towards you or away from you, but it doesn't tell you anything about it moving left or right. This was a relatively new study, and everybody that has ever made a video about these galaxies colliding has never said anything like that.
Right, but that doesn't mean all of science is now wrong, right?
Yeah.
And so I think like sometimes the public's misunderstanding of this nuance makes people think
for sure.
that, oh, well, this one thing, and I think this like really reared its head during COVID, right? When there was like new information coming out constantly.
Yeah.
And so people were just generally doubtful of science because information that conflicted with last week's information kept coming out.
Yeah.
And like that's literally how science works. That's how we arrive at a distilled understanding of how the world and the universe works.